Now that was unexpected. Hello everyone, what is going on? This is Stenodux. So we just got Pyra and Mythra revealed as the next playable fighter for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. At first I thought Mythra might be an echo fighter for Pyra, but I was surprised to see that they can switch between one another, similar to how Pokemon Trainer functions and how Zelda and Sheik could transform into one another in previous installments. Regardless, this was a really neat reveal. While I have really wanted to, I haven't been able to play Xenoblade Chronicles yet. There were a few times where I saw the second game on sale, but I held off. I will not deny, though, that I do feel somewhat regrettable now, because I would have found this reveal to be way more satisfying and, well, hype. So it looks like I might need to pick it up in the near future, as my rule for when a new fighter releases is that I need to play whatever game they are from to have a better understanding of the character and how they should play within Smash. But that isn't what you are all here for today. This reveal does happen to have some implications for the remainder of the Fighter Pass. Crash, Master Chief, Doomguy, Ryu Hayabusa, Rayman, there are even more fighters that were supposedly leaked as upcoming fighters for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. So far, most of this pass has been a complete surprise. Min Min, Sephiroth, and now Pyra and Mythra were not characters that were on the forefront of the community's expectations as opposed to the ones I mentioned previously, of course along with Steve. And that is not a bad thing. Surely there should be some surprises. I can't explain how hype I was for Sephiroth's reveal, even if it took Gino's name out of the running. It's these surprises that really get people amped for these upcoming fighters, and I give Sakurai and the rest of the Smash team credit for their work. In any case, there are now only 2 fighters left for Fighter Pass 2, as now 4 of the 6 are currently revealed. What does that mean for the rest of these characters? Should we listen to the leaks, or should we lower our expectations? Let's explore our options while lowering those expectations. Now, this is a guy who I mentioned earlier, who now has even more validity with a collection of his games now coming to the Nintendo Switch. I am of course talking about Ryu Hayabusa. Not that one. Ryu Hayabusa has been a part of leaks for quite a while, and a collection of his games, Ninja Gaiden, was revealed to be coming to the Nintendo Switch in the last Nintendo Direct. Director of these games, and I'm going to butcher this for sure, Tomonobu Itagaki, even thinks that Ryu would be a good candidate for a Smash fighter. While this could discredit Ryu from coming to Smash, Itagaki doesn't actually work for Tecmo anymore. Therefore, he likely doesn't have any insider information along with him. So yeah, what about Ryu? Well, similar to how several games were revealed for Hero prior to his debut in Smash Ultimate, it is likely that this collection could coincide with Ryu's reveal. It is a perfect marketing tactic, and I don't believe anyone but Ninja Gaiden fans themselves would be too interested in picking this up. Now, that of course is pure speculation, but if Ryu was revealed in Smash, plenty of fans would want to try this game out for themselves. It is kind of gruesome though, so it is likely the kids won't be playing this. Speaking of another game that kids won't be playing, Doom has the infamous Doomguy, or as some know him as, the Doom Slayer. Now honestly, I was expecting Doomguy to be revealed for Smash at the Game Awards in 2020, as Doom Eternal was nominated for several awards and the game itself was one of the highlights of 2020. Of course, we instead got Sephiroth, which threw Geno and other Final Fantasy characters right out the window. But Doomguy still has some potential. He is the godfather of first-person shooters, a genre that isn't quite represented within Smash unless you count Samus and the Metroid Prime series. It would be fitting to include him in the Fighter Pass, especially since it could boost sales of Doom Eternal on the Switch and, well, of course, all other platforms as well. Now, similarly, Master Chief from Halo is another FPS representative that has been rumored for quite a while. While Doom was the start of the genre, Halo brought it into a new light and era. It is still the benchmark for Microsoft's brand and a perfect reason to include Master Chief as a playable Smash fighter. Now granted, Microsoft already has had 2 representatives in Smash Ultimate's fighter passes, both Banjo and Kazooie along with Steve/Alex respectively. Nintendo and Microsoft have had more of a strong relationship now than they ever had, and that is a good reason that they might have more planned in the future. Besides, there is a chance that the Master Chief Collection could make its way to the Nintendo Switch, which has been highly speculated for quite a while. On the other side of the console factions, let's bring in a character best known with Sony's PlayStation brand into the mix, Crash. Now, I think Crash has the best chances into getting into Smash compared to any of the characters I have previously mentioned. With Mario, Sonic, Pac-Man, Mega Man and Banjo-Kazooie, Crash is a clear missing piece. Since the beginning of the console wars, each studio and console had a mascot at the head of their operations, and when Sonic, owned by Sega, Nintendo's biggest rival in the 90s especially, was introduced back in Brawl, many fans began to wonder what was possible, and if Smash Ultimate taught us anything, it's, well, yeah, anything. Crash might be just one of PlayStation's recognizable faces, but he was, of course, at the forefront of Sony's inclusion in the console wars. Smash is a perfect fit for him, just as he is a perfect fit for it. While I don't have any attachment to Crash as a character, I believe that he, more than really anybody in this speculation list, should be included as a playable fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. On the topic of platformers, there is of course one obvious character who does fit the bill, Rayman. One studio that has absolutely no representation in a Smash fighter is Ubisoft. Yet, Nintendo and Ubisoft have an undeniably close relationship. If you want more info on that, be sure to check out this video of my speculation of an Assassin's Creed fighter in the description below. Now, while I would be more interested in Ezio coming to Smash, I can't deny that Rayman might be more likely, despite him already having representation as a spirit in Smash Ultimate. Similar to Crash, it just makes sense, but I wouldn't say his odds are that high either. Despite him being a common name in potential leaks, I believe that the remaining spots in his Fighter's Pass will go more in the direction from a marketing standpoint. And that leads me to this point. Speculation is fine and dandy, but if there is one thing to take away from the characters coming as DLC to Smash Ultimate, it's that these characters are marketable. In Fighter Pass 2, we expect to see a lot of characters that I mentioned previously. Instead, we got plenty of curveballs. And while I said at the beginning of this video, that doesn't make them bad reveals, it does tell us that we don't know everything. In fact, we don't know anything at all. There's a reason why people say to take these leaks as a, quote, grain of salt. We will only know once these characters are revealed, and unless we are on the inside, we aren't going to know who is coming for sure. So what do I think that we're going to get for the rest of this Fighter Pass? Well, the next reveal will likely be around or during E3. So I would expect, if we get both reveals, that those characters will be huge, similar to how Hero and Banjo were big reveals at E3 2019. My vote is for Ryu Hayabusa and Crash, with Doomguy just barely behind them. But again, I can't be sure, and I will be sure to keep my expectations low, although I really do want to see Ezio. Man, I really want Ezio. But what do you guys think? Who do you think will we see as a playable fighter in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Be sure to let me know in the comments below, and leave a like while you're at it. Thanks for checking out the video, and if you aren't already, please subscribe to the channel as it does help out a lot, especially if you would like to stay tuned for more content. Take care, and as always, happy gaming!